Inspo+Radio. We are
Yo.
live. We are live and direct
made
after
it.
a brief hiatus.
A couple of fumbles.
After a couple of fumbles and in a couple of weird. We keep getting them here on Inspo+Radio, but I am going to try.
I'm so
and hold it
scared.
together.
Wait, knock on wood. Knock on wood. Wait.
What's that?
Yeah,
Why are you
we're
scared?
good. We're live.
No, because what if it just drops?
We'll be fine.
And we're just gonna pick it up.
We'll be fine.
Knock on wood.
No
Knock
jinxes
on
on the
wood.
set.
We're gonna pick up the fumble. We see a lot of new
Well,
locations.
it's good to be back.
We see a lot of new locations. Bobby, how's your place going? Is it coming together?
Yeah. No new art pieces yet.
On the left
cleared
side.
off this table over here, so we're almost at the adding more art. So next week when we go live again, there'll be a new piece of art, and we'll continue putting, because I'm waiting for each show live. We put another
To
piece
put another
up.
piece on. This is going to take a year-long process, but we're going to get there.
Yeah,
He's going to have a
exactly.
fully decorated house, full of the knickknacks. Chico, you look a little. You look like you're in a different scenario as well.
I know. I tried to put on clothes. This is the best I could do in Bali.
Those look like clothes to me.
Because they're just naked everywhere in Bali. They can't put
Pretty
on
much.
clothes.
Pretty much. No, but yeah, I'm in Bali. I don't know if y'all can see. It's so pretty and sunny outside.
And there's Hennessy.
There's
Looking
Hennessy. Yes. Okay.
Guys,
I gotta reposition.
We have a week of really nice hot tracks coming to you that we're going to share. But of course, we have
Ooh, yes.
a guest from Web3. Nessie the Rilla is in the house. I'm super excited to talk with him.
Let's go.
I've shared some of his music on the show before, including
Huge
the whole
fan when you
song.
shared. So I'm
We were
super excited
bouncing.
to have
We were
him on
bouncing.
the
Like
show.
all the whole
Yeah.
Son community was just like digging it. Obviously, a lot of us are listening with Sonware, and you can hear the fidelity, you can hear the bounce to it, and so yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about inspirations with that, as well as cover his newest project called Open Minds. And so let's talk with the man directly, Nessie the Rilla, coming in. There he is. Nessie.
What's up, Nessie?
Hey, welcome to the show. Welcome to Inspo+Radio. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me, man. The honor's all mine.
Yeah, we're obviously we're big fans, and to see somebody of your caliber, I think, in this space is exciting for me because I listen to a lot of music, especially Web3, and when I first started listening to your music, I was like, I got Bullsong, and I was like, oh wow, that's popping. And I was like, that's pretty good. But then I was just like, oh, who is this? And I kind of, kept looking at more of your music as you were releasing it throughout this year. And I was like, this guy might have the best flow in Web3. And I'm just saying it. I'm just saying, you don't have to acknowledge it by smiling or anything.
I agree.
I'm just saying there's
not cheesy.
talent.
I love it.
Not cheesy. There's talent here. And it reminded me a lot of Big Sean in that same style, but obviously it's because you're from Detroit, right?
Yes, I am from Detroit, but it's funny you said that. Big Sean's mom was actually my 7th grade language arts teacher.
What?
No way.
That's
Big
amazing.
Sean got a little history for sure, and it's crazy because she left during the middle of the year, and we were just like, "What happened?" And lo and behold, I think it was maybe 6 months later, we went to a Kanye concert, and he was opening up.
And he was opening.
Yep. Oh,
She's like, I quit. My son made it.
All the language and arts, you're on your own.
Yeah, man. So
No,
It's such a
but
deep connection.
That's
he
crazy.
definitely is an inspiration to me.
Yeah, is that the style there?
insane.
Is that, are you guys representative of a style in Detroit? Is that how you guys develop
There's a lot
your
of styles in
storytelling?
Detroit. Honestly, I just feel like with all that I've been through and all that I've seen, I feel like it's enough of the normal, the normal topic talk that they spit about, with the hood politics and just street
Real
music
life.
like that. So I just want to be motivational, and that's one of the biggest things I took from Big Sean is the fact to not give up. You never know.
Mhm.
Had he not gone down to that radio station, he wouldn't have met Kanye. He wouldn't have had the opportunity to rap in front of him, and he wouldn't be where he is today, at least I don't think you would be, you know? So it's like, you got to take those opportunities and you got to just like, no matter what, like keep going by any means. So, yeah.
And you took the opportunity to come
really
into Web3. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Chico.
Side note, really quick. I have like a homie from Detroit, and like, so when you say you're from Detroit, like, I was surprised you didn't do it with that, like, you know, that kind. Like, he's like Detroit, like he always has to do it like that when he introduces it. He's just like,
You got to rep
I
your
love
city.
my city. Don't get me wrong. You know, it's definitely what up though all day, left, right, front, and center. It's just anybody that knows me knows that like I am. Detroit is me. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't take away from where I came from. You know, so anytime you hear my songs, you always gonna hear Detroit rep for sure.
Love it, love it.
All right. Well, let's listen to Bull Song and see if we can sense the roots of the Bull Song.
Let's go.
Do it.
Oh my God, with that 3 cannot.
I'm a bull in the field, ain't no bear, we just build. Screaming Toro while they FOMO, we gon' make it out.
I'm a bull in the field, ain't no bear, we just build. Screaming Toro while they FOMO, we gon' make it out of here.
Love you guys, the running man.
In the field, ain't no bear, we just build. Screaming Toro while they FOMO, we gon' make it out of here. Bull in the field, ain't no bear, we just build. Bull in the field, ain't no bear, we just build. Bull in the field, ain't no bear, we just build. Screaming Toro while they
It's popped so much.
make it out of
And then
here.
come in.
Hey, yo, hey.
How the hits go up and down. Getting me pumped for the night, make a dip low like I'm Diplo puffin' cloud. Said she needs some more more than I see shorty got FOMO. She on me like OMG, I'm busy minting on my phone. Ooh, and that gas high, but I'm never tripping cause my bag ride. And the years whipping, tryna order chicken while she get a flickin' cause I'm that guy. Bitch, just to the ceiling, I ain't gotta chill it cause the people feel it and react nice. In the villa, probably bumpin' Dilla, love my twist, so I'm getting my style.
Bull in the field, ain't no bear, we just build. Screaming Toro while they FOMO, we gon' make it out of here. I'm a bull in the field, ain't no bear, we just build. Screaming Toro while they FOMO, we gon' make it out of here. Bull in the field, ain't no bear, we just build. Bull in the field, ain't no bear, we just build. Bull in the field, ain't no bear, we just build. Screaming Toro while they FOMO, we gon' make it out of here.
Bull in the field, ain't no bear, we just build. Screaming Toro while they FOMO, we gon' make it out of here.
Again.
Ain't no bear.
I know, right? Just play that on repeat. Now, this is your first thing that you came with into Web3. How did you come across the Web3 and say, like, you know what, I'm gonna bring this track into here?
So funny story. This actually wasn't my first drop in Web3. It was actually my first drop on Sound.xyz because of how responsive the community was to the Metagirl remix that I got on with Sammy Arriaga.
Yeah.
Because of
Big
that's
fan
how
of the
I got
show.
on
Yeah, here's Sammy.
Sound.xyz. But yeah, I actually started. My first song I ever dropped on the blockchain was a theme song for a community, and it was called "Beam Me Up." And that's pretty much how I got my footing in the Web3. You know, like I didn't necessarily have the liquidity at the time to invest into the communities. I'm a twin dad, you know what I'm saying? So all I figured, I was like, yo, I got the gift of music, so let me submit that. And
I
just
love
ran
that.
with it.
Just coming from the community standpoint, I think that's the first step for a lot of artists that I'm always trying to like encourage people is like take that first step by entertaining your community, by helping to get the word out about about what you like about your community, and that can be that stepping stone. And it seems like it was for you.
Oh, definitely, hands down. Without those theme songs and connecting with those communities and hopping in their discords and learning the culture, I definitely don't feel like I'd be where I am right now. So shout out to those 95 communities for sure.
Definitely.
Now,
I'm a huge fan though.
We all came from
low-key, 'cause,
somewhere.
like,
For sure.
no, but Minty, okay, I would be very honest. Okay, I don't like to research the guests, and I'm not really in it in the Web3 artist space. Like I don't like reach out or like talk to people, and I definitely should. But
You should. This is
But-
Web3. This is Web3. You need to connect with
I meet
people.
them through Inspo.
Yes.
I meet them through Inspo, right? Because
True,
like
it's true.
I'm more focused on the real world, right? Like as in like that, like here, like So literally, like I love your vibe, and I heard your song actually like not through Web3. Like I heard it like after like the Web 2, right? So for me, when I was like, Minty, like, who's this? Is it a girl or a guy? And I was like asking him to give me the 411 lowdown. And then he literally was like, he's like, let me play you this song. And that was the first time. I was like, holy sh-. And I started freaking out. And Minty saw it. And I was like, I might have to pee because like I'm too excited.
She will urinate. She will urinate based on her excitement levels.
Too excited.
No, but honestly, like
Oh
you,
my
like you are definitely like you're. You're sorry, I have no filter. But there's like no like you definitely like as Web3, Web2 combined, like you definitely are my vibe of music that I listen to. Like if I like literally like especially that Jersey kind of like vibe, you know, that Jersey club vibe, like, you know, like I just love that shit. And so for me, like I was at a club the other night and J Balvin was behind me and they were playing all this Latin music and then they played this one Jersey club beat and then I was just like I was the only one getting down because girls don't know how to like dance to that out here. But then I was like but you definitely are like my style and we need to do a song together, please.
Yo,
I
I'm
love
with
that.
it.
That's a lot of enthusiasm. You can't say no.
Yes, and I like to put you on the spot because then we have witnesses. So I always do this.
One thing about this space has taught me, it's all about collaboration. You know what I'm saying? So I would
100%.
love to put a track
For sure.
together.
Oh my
Let's
god,
go.
I'm so excited. You guys heard it. You guys heard it. You can't go back on it.
Yep.
Yep.
The audience has heard
Yeah,
it. They're
we're here.
gonna hold you to it. Now we're gonna want to see it eventually. So it's up to you guys to connect, and I'll connect you guys so that
Win collab.
yeah,
Win collab.
win
Yes.
collab,
Yes.
and Bobby and I get producer credit. So the great thing about Full Song obviously is, you know, this mix of styles. Like, how did you decide, like, okay, like how basically what was the inspiration for it? Because obviously, you know, it's talking about like, you know, bulls and bull market, but I think you guys did, I don't know, it was like, it wasn't cheesy. That was the thing. It's like there's been a lot of songs, you know, that have incorporated stuff, but like you guys kind of kept it within a tone of musicality that wasn't overt. And so what was your approach to that? Because that's dangerous.
Honestly, like I've been making music for 16 years, you know, and I've done the whole Web 2 thing where it's like, okay, make commercial songs that are like more popular for certain scenarios, you know? And honestly, I think it just came from being in the space and just feeling everybody's vibes, because I got in the space in February 22. And then there was a moment, I think it was around November of 22 or like October, where ETH was just low. Like I think it was like $500, and like people were just losing their minds. They were flooding left and right, and it was just really a lot of
Blood
negativity
everywhere.
in the space. So I was just like, you know what? Like I need to make something that can get the people hype again. You know, get the people going. Like, you know what I'm
Let's
saying?
go.
So I just really wanted to just
Bring
up
us
that
back.
spirit, you know, definitely just bring up the spirit of like, yo, it's not over. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's like this right now doesn't mean it's gonna last like this forever. And that's why I said, like, ain't no bear, we just build, you know, because when it is a market like this, all you can do is build, so that way when the bull market does come back, you have all those connections, all that networking, and it's just makes more sense to spread positivity. You know, that's what I'm all about. So that's how I came about. I just wanted to get
Love
people
it.
dancing again.
And you
So do you have like so when you record, you know, like do you have like a process when you write, when you
Yeah, so usually the first thing that I do, I gotta feel the beat. If I don't feel the beat, I can't do anything to it. You know what I'm saying? So number
can't
one,
start writing?
I always go through the beats first and base it off of how I'm feeling, because that's another thing. If I try to force a feeling, then the song isn't gonna come out the way it needs to. So after I pick the beat, basically it's just, you know, usually my first 4 bars that I write for a verse end up being the hook. It's weird. But for this song, I just want to make some type of chant, you know, something that would be easy for people to follow, but at the same time has meaning. Like I'm huge on lyrics, you know, so I really wanted it like when people broke.
No, we lost him, but this gives me a good chance to share what he's talking about, exactly what he's talking about.
We'll get him
that
back.
lyricism, that lyricism in One of One. Let's share that.
Oh no, he got rugged.
Yes, man, you going crazy.
Nessie's back. Let's go.
Hey. Yeah. Okay, I'm floating through the comments, but I'm really rare as fuck. Feeling like a Fergie, baby, tell me where's the love. Searching cause I'm hurting, but I'm working for the dubs. Nasty be the socket, I don't even need a plug. I put that on my papa, daughter, son, I'm the one. Pushing every day, grinding when it hurt. Next week, they gon' put my GG in the dirt. Down in H-Town, tryna make it work. If you was a man, gotta put your fam first. Moving with a purpose, cause I'm worth it in the wise. Got a couple plans, we gon' see if they align. God laughing at me cause it's all spend his time. They tell me I'm a star, baby, I'm just tryna shine. Dodging all the dirt, got it by the light. Shout out if you listening and daily on the fight. I define myself, keep the faith, stay real. Metadata changing, all my traits being revealed. I'm a one-on-one, when it's said and done. Can't nobody beat me, don't be mad, I'm up. Remember burning down the CDs on the corner trying to get it played and they see me. Floating through the comments, but I'm really rare as fuck. Feeling like a Fergie, baby, tell me where's the love. Searching cause I'm hurting, but I'm working for the dubs. Nasty be the socket, I don't even need a plug. I put that on my papa, daughter, son, I'm the one.
Well, this is why I wanted to share that, because I think that speaks to what we're talking about, sort of the focus on lyrics.
Lindsay, can we do like a live stream where we're standing? Because like this is just too good. Like it doesn't do it justice when
You're
we're
like, I
sitting
gotta
here
dance.
vibing.
I gotta full on
Exactly.
dance.
We need to do a dance
Time
party.
to get up and dance.
Dance party. Nessie, you're invited to the dance party when we do the dance party edition, and
Do
get
it.
us hype and get us moving.
Before, next is the dance party. I don't know what's after that.
But then
I'm with it
Yeah.
for sure.
you went even further, and I think that when it comes to music artists, I think it sort of almost stops at doing the NFTs, but you're pushing even further into the technology to where you started your own collection, right? Take us through
Yes,
that
I
process.
did. Yeah, man. Open minds. So long story short, after I was doing the theme songs, I was going to a lot of these NFT conferences, and a lot of these founders are like, "Yo, man, so you should drop an album. You should start your own community." And at first, I was kind of hesitant because being a twin dad, like I wanted to be able to give that full attention. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they deserve. But after a while, more people just kept asking me. And I remember someone specifically was like, "Bro, just have an open mind about it." And I just thought about like literally just being in this space, in that last almost a year at the time. And I just felt like I had grown so much in that last year versus the last 29 years of my life. So I was just like, yeah, let's start a project called Open Minds, where it's basically 10 tracks. So it's an album, but at the same time, it's fully traded. Shout out to Dino Belly on the art. Like it's impeccable in my opinion. Like he truly reached into my mind and brought what I was looking for into reality.
Dude, that money, the green money one, I need to get in on that one. Like,
Yeah, there's a lot of good ones.
I'm gonna put it in my music video because my music video is called New World because it's about showing a new society, that you want to live in, that you want to grow in, and that's what the lyrics are about, and that's why that is just.
Well, let's take a listen, because this is the great thing. I think this is the really amazing thing is like it's a Web3 offering that is, as you said, it's an album just in this sort of collection format, right?
Oh, definitely. I mean, I just feel like being in this space, I just want to give people as much value as possible, because since I've been in this space, I've received nothing but value. You know what I'm saying? Not only in the terms of financials, but just in the terms of remembering who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like people investing into me, investing confidence into me. I was like in the space for 3 months. And just because of me playing music, people were sending me baby formula to take care of the twins. They were sending me like, you know what I'm saying? Like in this space, it just showed me so much love. So I was like, how can I give it back? So besides the music, we have the utilities. And once again, it gives me a better scope of who actually wants to be a part of it, you know what I'm saying, of the process, and being able to reward them, you know what I'm saying? Because we all know there's some people here to just buy the hype and then dump it. There's a lot of bots out here. But at the same time, like I said, I just want to be able to open up minds, not only through rewards of tangible assets, but just education, you know what I'm saying? Teaching not only Web3 security, but just different cultures, you know what I'm saying? Teaching communication, team rope courses, because I used to work at an after school center. So like we used to take the kids to these team rope building courses, you know what I'm saying? And there would be two kids that hated each other. And by the end of it, they were able to communicate and actually become friends, you know? So I just want to bring back that human to human interaction. I feel like technology has, in a sense, divided us, you know what I'm saying? Along with, of course, society and what have you. But at the same time, I want to be able to use this technology to bridge us and bring us together and unite us. You know what I'm saying? Once again, not just on a blockchain aspect or a financial aspect, but from a human to human interaction. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people feel like they're not understood because certain people don't understand how they communicate. So I want to be able to expose those type of things, you know what I'm saying? So it would be less of a ignorance, you know what I'm saying? Not to be rude when I say ignorance, but when I hear ignorance, it's not the fact that they're choosing to be that way. It's the fact they
They
haven't
just
been
don't know.
exposed to it.
Yeah,
And they just need
they
to be
just don't
taught
know.
it, you know? So
They just
yeah.
don't know. But what we do know is we're gonna listen to this money track. This little money guy. He's
So,
How you doing? What you
lately,
doing?
I do not like what I'm seeing at all.
What we doing? How you say it, wag me, but you laying bad seeds? What we doing?
See, we make a drink, right?
Projects getting pumped just to end up getting dumped. What we doing?
I'm just a taste.
Got the whole space jumping, but they never give us nothing. What we doing?
Even give the musicians.
Tell me what we doing. Ay, I'm trying to onboard all my haters from Concord to time for it. Do it cause Dylan never got more. It's all love. We gotta lead by example because it's all us. So what is we gonna do? Seen a lot of crooked things in my time. Deals over my ties. Best friends split over fine brines. End of the day, we all each other's lifeline. Cause what's the point of winning without someone to share it with? Always spread the love no matter how rare it get. You surround the hand-me-down J's, I ain't care if they fit. I'm making music for myself, I don't care if it hit. I'm just sharing the clips. Gotta match what happened to that boy. Shit, lot of pain in my heart, what happened to that joy? Had to tap back in, ain't wanna lose that boy. Lot of blabbing chatter, I had to mute that noise. So what we doing? How you say it, wag me, but you laying bad seeds? What we doing? Projects getting pumped just to end up getting dumped. What we doing? Got the whole space jumping, but they never give us nothing. What we doing?
What are we doing if we're not following Nessie on Twitter so that we can get the details for this drop? It's still
I need
minting,
to.
right?
What am I
Still
doing?
minting.
What am I doing? I need to follow now.
Follow
Like,
Nessie the Rilla at Nessie the Rilla,
mm,
and he has details in his bio of this drop. It is still minting now and available, and you can click on the saved mint site there in his bio. If I'm not mistaken, Nessie, please correct me.
Oh no, you are
but
absolutely correct.
I love that flow switch up though in that track. That flow switch up. Oh my god, I cannot.
Thank you. But yeah, you guys can definitely tap into the pin tweet on my profile, and it has the official Minton site, openminds.xyz with the 3, not an E, with the 3. So definitely tap into
Three
that.
minds, yeah.
Yeah.
Sun, baby.
I'll be putting that the
Three.
link to Nessie's profile in the show notes after the show down below. And Nessie, thank you again so much. It's really a pleasure because again, I think you're.
I just have a
Yeah.
question. No, I have one last. So being an artist, and being a dad, how is that for you? Like, what is that like for you?
It's been the hardest journey of my life. I'm not even gonna hold you up. Especially twins, like going from 0 to 2, it's a lot. And especially right now, even now, like we're trying to get them in bed, but at the same time, like you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's all about balance, you know. And definitely shout out to the twins' mom because without her, you know what I'm saying, it would be a lot harder. But it's all about balance and just remembering the why. Because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like after we launched Open Minds, like there was a moment where I just felt burnt because I've been in this space every single day trying to not only promote myself but genuinely connect with people. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna lie, after just listening to audio for like 6 to 8 hours straight every single day, like it's tiresome. You know, I feel like people were giving me flowers and I just didn't know how to respond because I was so tired. I was just giving generic responses like, oh, thank you, I appreciate it. That's love, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? When really on the inside, I'm like, oh my God, like, thank you for the love because like I remember a time where I wasn't being heard. You know what I'm saying? It was a time not too long ago.
Right.
Nobody cared about what I had to say. That's the whole reason why I became an artist. Like I just wanted to be heard, and then to be able to pass that on to somebody else, like, yo, your words matter. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely is hard, but at the same time, it's a great reminder of why I'm doing this. You know what I'm saying? Because they keep me focused, they keep me centered, and just being able to look at their faces, and see them smiling and know that I'm solely providing for them through music. Like, it's the best gift I can get. Like I said, it is hard at times, but it's when you really chase your dreams and try to turn them into a reality and just stay true to yourself, you know what I'm saying? The universe will reward you. So it's a blessing.
Yeah, that's amazing. No, the reason why I asked that question is because, being like a singer myself, and I meet a lot of artists that are like, oh, like I can't have kids. I'm trying to work on my career. Like, oh, they can wait and all this stuff. So you are trying to do both. And that's why I wanted to ask, because we don't get a lot of artist perspectives on actual like parents that are artists,
No, I appreciate that. Yeah. Definitely. It's not easy, like I said, but at the same time, I feel like they were given to me or to us for a reason. So I feel like, I wouldn't be blessed with twins if there wasn't something big coming later. So for sure.
Well, your words do matter, and it's great to have you in this space articulating for us a lot of the words that perhaps we can't speak, and so that we can vibe with you, and you're creating tracks that bring positivity. We hope this is going to be, the first of many times that you're on the show. So thank you so much, Nessie. Really appreciate hanging with you today.
And if you ever need baby formula, just hit me up. I got you.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, we definitely got to do a part 2 and
the collab.
We got it.
And the collab. We got the collab. We got the collab episode coming, and then we got the dance episode coming. So Nessie, you're already 2 shows up.
We do a collab.
You might as well make.
No, I have a great idea. What we should do is we should do something where like every support on the track, if we do ever collab and like we put it out, that some of the
exactly
proceeds, but some of the proceeds can go towards to like free baby formula. We can give it out.
You heard it here first. I love that idea. I want to make that happen. So we're going to make that happen. I love that idea.
Yeah,
I'm with it for sure. That sounds like a great idea.
Oh, the song should be Formula. The Formula. Ooh! Ooh! We onto something.
Cooking.
Right, yeah. We're just gonna go right into recording session right now, guys. Chico, go ahead and lay that down. Like the background vocals. Come on, Chico, give me some background vocals so that Nessie can. Bobby can just start doing a clap, and then Nessie can just flow off you guys. And we'll just record that, and that'll be the Web3 thing. We've embarrassed you enough, Nessie, and we appreciate you.
Thank you guys for having me on the show, though. Definitely looking forward to the next one for sure.
Amazing. Thank you, Nessie.
Great having you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for giving us your time, and I'm sorry.
All love.
Amazing. I tell you,
he's such a nice guy.
He's awesome.
This is the thing about Web3. I think Web3 people, you have to have like a good personality, or they're going to kill you on Twitter Spaces. If you're coming in with like the wrong vibe.
Let's be real. I'm just annoying, so that's why I don't know if that's why I'm a little bit like, no. Web3 gonna hate me.
Don't hate on my eating in the middle of the show. That's just eating and drinking in the middle of the show. Don't hate on that.
That's just her vibe.
That's all it is.
But you're more than welcome to tell me.
That was great. We got him on. I know we had to postpone a little bit, but it was so good having him on, especially after hearing his music before.
He's such a lyricist. Like, actually, I've heard so many songs
about Web3, right? About crypto, about Web3, and they're cringe.
No,
and they're
but the way
very cringy. But his are great.
But there was some that were freaking so cringy. I don't want to name names, but you know who. And then I had to act like I like some of them, right? One of them mostly, that. But then this.
Don't name names. Don't out yourself.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying there's just one rapper, not a singer, rapper.
Okay.
And I was like, that's his lyrics. Like, really? Like, you couldn't try harder? Like, really? And like, I hear Nessie and how he incorporates, you know, the lingo and into the like,
the
you know,
culture.
real life scenarios. And I'm just like, yo, that is genius. Why didn't I think of
That's to me it's Drake level stuff, guys. It's like that's what made Drake because he wasn't rapping about gangster rap. He was one of those first. It was just like, you know, rapping about being a nerd and stuff, like just being like, you know, an outcast, being, you know, he's rapping about things that are very, you know, in his own culture, being, you know, who he was from Canada or whatever. It's just like, but he was rapping about what he was about and what was around him and the world around him. And I think that Nessie's bringing that right now, and it's a joy to see him grow.
Kind of reminds me of this Christian rapper, Lecrae. The way, like, I mean, his lyricism, like, he's just like, he incorporates God in the smartest, coolest ways to make it cool, like to make it hit, and that's what he's doing with Web3. So that's why
What is Toby Inoue doing to you? What is he repping? Toby Inoue. I feel like it's Afrobeat,
I heard
right?
this because we were watching, because, you know, Kaku's like, you know, we're like a Warriors family. Steph Curry had his documentary come out, The Underrated, and this was just playing it like at the end, and I was like, what is this song? Because it's like, you know, because like I think that's how we all feel sometimes. We feel like a little fish in a big pond.
Let's go.
So this is
Little fish, big pond, big splash, big bag. Little fish, big pond, big splash, big bag. Look like the little fish in the big pond, make the big splash. Got the big bag. Look like the little fish in the big pond, make the big splash. Ain't got the big bag. Oh my, look how things have changed. They know I'm the one. Daddy taught me how to flip my wrist. I'm my father's son. Think I'm pistol packing, how that ratchet on me like a gun. They should put the basket in the casket after I am done. Please don't think it's sweet when I speak. I am not to play with all these folk I meet. No, I keep it brief to dodge the cases. Most days out the week, I pack heat that'll leave your faces out the mud. I had to use my cleats to see where I could take it. Oh, and I took it to the tip. You know the ones that didn't pick me miss me when they go against me. Word that Clayton Bixby, they probably hate everything within me, but I'm still gonna leave them pissy and let it fly like a frisbee. I'm the little fish in the big pond, make the big splash. Got the big bag, look like the little fish in the big pond, make the big splash. Ain't got the big bag. Oh, little fish, big pond, big splash, big bag. Little fish, big pond, big splash, big bag.
Okay, now they might mistake him for a minnow, cause his intro really only had credentials from his daddy. Touche, but his play so monumental. Open carry, how he'll really shoot your face off like the strap with him. He get busy, but he keep it low. Way he give it, everybody get it. PPP loan. Keep it calm, no, the sniper known for breathing slow. Way he pull it, got his hands on bread, not needing dough. That's a bar upon your head top like dreadlocks. Synonymous with bread shops, about what going to bread box. Before you ever get your bread hot, if you're deadlocked, that bedrock, and he probably got you a shot to beat him.
The little fish in the big pond, make the big splash. Got the big bag, look like the little fish in the big pond, make the big splash. Ain't got the big bag. Oh, little fish, big pond, big splash, big bag. Little fish, big pond, big splash, big bag.
So if you're feeling down, you're feeling insecure, you're feeling defeated, just listen to that song, because then you're gonna feel like a gangster and ready to conquer.
You're gonna feel like a little fish in a big
bag.
pond, but you're gonna feel powerful, much like the Miso song "Big Stacks," perhaps, because that sounds like a baller
Yes.
track.
Big Stacks. That is a baller track. That is a
Wait,
baller
can I
track.
just-
And there's a
Minty, wow, I'm impressed that you just like, you know, brought that up. Like
Oh, you like
'Cause I
that?
was
You
telling
like the
you-
segues? You like the minty
yes,
segues?
I really like that.
You're welcome.
I like that.
You're welcome,
I like
world.
that.
he brought it in with no thought. It just was happening on a dime.
Welcome to
Great song,
live
though.
video.
Definitely a gangster vibe.
Gangster vibe. All right, let's see how Gangster Miso is gonna make us.
The video's pretty fun too.
Let's bring it up.
Miso or Miso?
Create a music video.
I love the music video already.
Wait, I think I'm out of options. I gotta solve this. Guess I gotta work hard trying to do this. If you got that shit, you better light it up. It's 420 and we're about to take a boat. Don't like to ride in economy. Bitches be broke right in front of me. I've been working real hard for a chance to be just a first class jet setting wannabe. Wait, I think I'm out of options. I gotta solve this. Guess I gotta work hard trying to get these options. Big stacks and big racks, big stacks, big stacks, big stacks and big racks, big stacks, big stacks, big stacks and big racks, big stacks, big stacks, big stacks and big racks.
Pan, touchable, they don't know my plan. Fuck them all, they can't run my fam. See, I do things that I actually can. Watch how I put numbers in a bang. Jump on the mic, watch how I lands. Irish girl and she said that's grand. I said yeah baby, that's grand. Nah, I can never be a flash in a pan. I'm cooking, light up the thing, who's looking? See that smoke that I took in. It's 420 that I'm pulling. That's so plenty that I've taken. Right, was it your toes that I'm still on? I'm so wild and stubborn. I kick back, I'm buzzing. Fuck 'em.
If you got that shit, you better light it up. It's 420 and we're about to take a boat. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright.
Fuck 'em.
If you got that shit, you better light it up. It's 420 and we're about to take a boat. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Wait, I think I'm out of options. I gotta solve this. Guess I gotta work hard trying to get these options.
Trying to get these options.
I've never played a video game like that when I was a kid. I don't know if I would have been allowed to.
Probably not. But super fun video.
Wait, Mincy,
You go.
while you so I actually for the second choice, like my second choice song, I actually have the guy here.
Bring him over.
So let me see.
Bring him over. Let's get a live interview.
A double feature? A double
Let's get
feature?
a live interview.
A double
Let's
feature?
go.
Explain.
Let's go.
Explain. So
Welcome,
all right,
Fred.
give a
Welcome.
lead in. Give a
Yo.
Don
So where you
Don
from?
Darko. Yes,
Yes.
welcome to the
Yes.
show. Oh, this is dope. I love this. We haven't heard the song, so this is the show. The show goes is we each picks a set of songs. Your Chico's pick of the week, and so you and we're gonna play it together, and Bobby and I are gonna react to it, and then the audience in Soundland is also gonna be jiving with us and vibing with us. So this is gonna be amazing. So we're gonna hear it live for the first time ever, right here, right now.
Yes.
So wait, really
Yes.
quick, give a lead in. Where are you from?
Oh, so I was actually born in Jakarta in Indonesia, but I'm an artist from Perth, Western Australia, and yeah, I make drum and bass, which is the prominent scene there at the moment. Yeah, I'm signed on Shock One's label and under Crewcast, which is a label based in the UK. I have an EP coming out actually 2 weeks time.
No.
I haven't even announced it yet. I was going to announce it today
Exclusives here on Inspo+Radio.
on my favorite label, so I'm just dancing.
Yes, and he actually throws his own events. He actually throws his own events as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I have a company called Splendid Australia, and we do an event called Side Quest, which is basically the concept is that we take it's like consumer confidence is very low. So to increase it and get people to buy tickets, you got to build curiosity and FOMO. And so what we've done with the events is we just throw underground raves. We don't tell them the location until the day of. And we have different concepts. So like the last one we did was called Dungeons and Dragons. And it was like a plant warehouse. And we had a deck there and 2 dragons, like big robotic dragons on the side. And people were dressing up.
Bro, I need to come to the next one.
Oh, no, the next one is it's knockout, right?
Yeah, so the next one is actually next week for my EP launch party.
Okay, well, I won't make it next week, but
in the middle of the nightclub.
That sounds dope.
And we have like ring girls, we have announcers, and then it's kind of like red versus blue. And so I'm putting on like upcoming artists in different genres to represent each color.
Wow.
And then
now we gotta get him into Web3.
I know. I love these concepts. If you bring these concepts into Web3, you're going to get the FOMO. You're going to get the curiosity 100%.
I'm curious because these are some of the things that I have no clue about.
And this is what this show is about, is to
introducing new artists, inspiring new artists to approach Web3 because of the connection that you're able to have. I don't know if you were listening earlier with the interview with Nessie, but like, it's that connection. Like he's been like opening for huge acts for, 8, 9, 10 years, and he's made more money and he feels more confident about his career in the past 6 months in crypto, in Web3 than, any other time. And so it's about connecting to people and connecting to your community who love this stuff. As when you said drum and bass, obviously, it's just like some of the people on this stage light up, so it's just like, oh yeah, those are people. And you want to connect with those people and with the music. So let's try and get into Intoxicated Barbie and share with the people.
I can't wait to see Bobby dance.
Hi, Bobby.
Hi, Donnie.
Do you want to go for a ride?
Sure, Daddy.
Jump in.
Okay, bring it.
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life in plastic, it's fantastic. You can brush my hair and dust me everywhere. Imagination, life is your creation. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life in plastic, it's fantastic. You can brush my hair and dust me everywhere. Imagination.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party, 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 come on, Barbie, let's go party. 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 Party.
That's a bass.
Party. 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 Come on, Barbie. Party.
Naked people walking behind you. This is great. What added value to our episode? Thank you for adding value to our episode with your nudity.
Party. 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 Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
Baby, walk, baby, talk, do whatever you please. I can buy stuff, I can make all money.
I want to play with my friends, let us do it again. Hit the town, all around, let's go party again.
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life in plastic, it's fantastic. You can brush my hair and dust me everywhere. Imagination, life is your creation. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life in plastic, it's fantastic. You can brush my hair and dust me everywhere. Imagination.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party, 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 party. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Party.
intoxicated, Barbie. Don't let her drive. Don't let her drive listening to this track. She's gonna drive off the road. That's so much energy.
No,
Bobby,
Bobby, what's your review?
What's my review?
What's your review?
Dude, I could definitely see that with some other rhythm and like some hard style stuff. Like I assume that's your vibe.
Yeah,
D&B and everything.
Because I mean, jump up D&B is a very new style, and it does cop a lot of hate though. But it's
that's because they're not with it yet. They're not with it yet.
Yeah,
they don't
because
know.
everyone's so used to like super melodic stuff, whereas like I came from a trap music background,
Yeah.
so it's very like I really love doing.
No, it's in your face. I love trap music. It's like I'm a huge fan of like R.L. Grime and what he's doing with his label.
Yes, 100%.
Huge. Like I've been to his shows a few times. Like he's one of my favorites. So
he was literally one of the first guys that when I did my trap music project, he was the guy that played all our songs and kind of essentially gave us the momentum. So I will owe it to R.L. Grime.
Yeah, he's a legend. Good old Henry.
Yeah. Well, Bobby, Mincy, if you guys ever go to Australia, go to Perth, any of you guys watching, if you guys go to Perth, you got to go to his events and just let loose and take your stress out.
Noted.
Don Darko, and it sounds like a fun event. So we're gonna put your links down below. Thank you, Don.
Thank you guys so much for having me.
Bye.
Love
Of
y'all.
course. Peace. That was awesome. What an awesome.
How many
double
other
feature.
artists do you have in the house, Chico? You just had like naked artists. You have like naked
We
artists
got
running like
Nick,
this
we got
artist.
We got Hennessy.
He's a crypto. He's a big crypto guy.
Big crypto guy in the house. We're gonna interview him
Say what's
next.
up. Say what's up to the people. Hold on. Say what's up. Dylan's getting his IV drip right now. He's trying to detox.
Hey man,
There you go.
detox
There's
so you
Cocker
can.
again.
Crypto.
Hey, what's up, fam? How are you? Welcome.
Yeah,
You got pulled into this. You got roped into this pretty hard by Chico. She says that you're a crypto expert. Can you give us what should we be buying? What should we be buying today? What should we buy today?
Stick to ETH.
Stick to ETH. I like it. That's actually smart.
Sound advice. You are a sage, sir. You understand the world.
So how does it feel to have like your friends that, like, for example, like Don, that's like very different from you, right? Has a completely different kind of lifestyle than you, because
I mean, it's pretty similar.
I mean, no, but like he does music and all that stuff.
Yeah,
like,
but we both have our freedom. We can do what we want.
oh, I like that. I like that. Good
By
for
being
you.
in crypto, you can have the freedom that you want, like a top-selling artist. There you go.
Amen. All right. Thank you for coming in.
Chico's just roping in everybody.
And
Yeah.
she's just gonna rope people in. We should.
I'm telling you.
Well, this is the thing. We should put you live, like at an event, like like a Coachella or something like that, and just be like, at a music festival, just like grabbing artists for interviews.
Grab.
Come here.
I can see it.
No, you just see me chasing after them.
No,
We're
give
gonna-
me some of your time. I need to be inspired. Like shoving the mic in their
honestly,
face.
this is another beautiful thing about moving to Bali is that it's like an open door policy. Like honestly, like everyone's just hanging out together. It's just like a community, honestly, and it's like family. So and this is literally what I wasn't really able to do in Taiwan, and I kind of am so happy I got to do this on Inspo+Radio. It was just kind of like
Just grabbing
dive
people.
in.
This is just a preview of what a live event will look like eventually. If we get it together, we'll be going with it. And that was so cool. Did you guys see me activate? Watch, I can activate the next song with my Soundware. Did you hear that?
No way.
What?
That's hilarious.
No way.
I'll show you guys how I can activate this next song. Apache and Flux Pavilion. Do you have any set up there?
Oh, I missed Apache because there was a wind issue at the event I was at. It was at Red Rocks last year, so I didn't get to see him. Been a huge fan of his, and he just did a song with Flux Pavilion, who's an OG, so definitely worth a share. It's a bopping song.
Flux Pavilion, let's go!
Yeah, you know.
Let me see if I can do it. If I can do the gesture.
Oh, yeah! Very slick. Very slick.
want to pause this song and say, I like this song. Okay.
Oh, okay. Nice. Oh,
let's
I
go.
just love that. I just
keep me wanting more.
A lot of great energy. Always, Bobby's always like swinging for the fences for his second pick or his third pick. So I noticed that he's trying to send us away, home, most of us to bed. But for those of us in Asia and Australia, off to a good day. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
For sure.
Always a pleasure hanging out with you guys for this supersized session. We had a lot of live guests and a lot of great things going on. I'll put some links down below of how you can reach out to Nessie and connect to his mint that's currently going down right now, Open Minds.
And Darko,
And,
our
Don
double feature.
Darko, double feature. Don Darko, thank you for joining. And for those who are going to Perth, check out those live events. Sound pretty BA. I'd like to go to one myself.
Yes, splendid Australia. Let's go.
Let's go, Inspo+Radio. Thank you for joining.
Thank you, guys.